Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a quick video today just outlining a few of the hurdles that I have encountered as a foreigner purchasing property in Rwanda, in the Bugesera district in particular. Okay, so if you're not familiar, I have been living in Rwanda for over 2 years now. I have purchased a small studio that I'm living in currently, and this is what I'm filming in the background. And I'm interested in buying a second piece of property in the Bugesera district. Okay, so you may be interested, well, why do you like Bugesera? I like many other areas, but in particular, Bugesera is interesting to me because this is where the new airport is going to be built, okay? The new international airport for Rwanda. So we're not sure exactly when the airport is going to be completed. We have some projections anywhere from 2024 to 2026. So sometime within that time frame, the airport should be completed. And once that is completed, that area is going to see significant development. Right now, there's not a lot happening over there. I visited there a few times, but as soon as that airport is done, it's going to just boost that area significantly. So that for me is very attractive as an investor. So that's one of the reasons why I'm focusing on that area. So I've been there, I've identified a plot that I like, that I would like to buy. And I've encountered just a few hurdles that I would just like to outline here. So for foreigners who are purchasing property in Rwanda, the land laws have changed, okay? They changed about 1.5 years ago. And basically, prior to that change, you could come to Rwanda and just purchase property, as many plots or as many already built properties as you wanted, right? Now that is no longer the case. So as a foreigner, if you want to purchase property, you can still purchase your first property. No issues as a residential property, okay? That's just property number one. If you're interested in getting a second piece of property, regardless of whether it's a plot or a house that's already been built, then you need to go through several steps to get what they have identified as an investment certificate, okay? So for the investment certificate, there are a lot of requirements, and I'm just going to go over a few of them. So you're going to need to pay your investment certificate fee, which is $500 US, an application letter, business plan that has several requirements that need to be detailed within the business plan, shareholding structure sheet, certificate of domestic company registration, and then on top of that, you need to submit a signed sales agreement that is between you, the buyer, and the seller of the land, and also any building and construction permits would need to accompany that. Now, the area that is presenting problems for investors at this time, for the Bugesera district in particular, is the letter of conformity that needs to be issued by the Rwanda Development Board, also known as RDB. Okay, so before they can issue the investment certificate, RDB has to look at your business plan, look at your plans for the plot that you're buying, and issue a letter of conformity stating that, okay, the use that you have planned for this plot is in conformity with the master plan that we have put in place for Bugesera, okay? So the issue that investors are running into is that currently there is no master plan for Bugesera, all right? So that means that if you have purchased property, even if you've signed the sales agreement, you've gone through all the other steps that I mentioned, your sales transaction cannot progress to title transfer because RDB cannot issue a letter of conformity stating that, okay, we have seen your business plan and it is in conformity with the master plan for Bugesera. Master plan outlines how each area and each plot should be used. So for example, if the plot that I'm purchasing, if I have a business plan that states that I want to use that particular plot for commercial purposes, right? Maybe I want to put a shop on that plot, right? But the master plan states that the plot can only be used for agricultural purposes, then this would not be in conformity, okay? So therefore, RDB would not issue me a letter of conformity because commercial and agricultural are not in conformity, okay? That's just an example. So because there's no master plan, RDB cannot compare your business plan to what the plots are actually supposed to be used for in the master plan for Bugesera. So I just wanted to let you guys know they are working on this issue. I have met with several people at RDB. They are aware of the issue. Currently, all sales agreements and all transactions are being held basically in limbo, and they cannot progress to title transfer until the master plan has been issued. Now, the time frame for the master plan at this moment is a bit unclear. Some people have said a few months. It may even progress into next year. I don't know. But they are trying to push things forward so that we're not just waiting for months. Because the problem is that each month that goes by, or even each week that goes by, prices are going up because this is closer to the completion of the airport. And also it's an opportunity cost because the seller could say, well, you know, I'm not waiting on you, investor. I'm just going to sell it to somebody else, whether that's a local or another foreigner who's making their first purchase in the area. Because remember, if you're making your first purchase as a foreigner, you don't need an investor certificate. So you would not need to go through these steps. But because it's my second purchase, this is why I need the investment certificate. So I just wanted to do sort of a public service announcement about that. Be aware if you are making your second purchase in Bugesera, currently there is no master plan that is for the area. So they are working on that. Of course, I'll keep you posted. I don't know personally if I'm going to wait until that's done because of the opportunity cost involved, but I will also keep you posted on that. All right, guys, I hope you have a great one. Talk to you next time. Bye.